Today's topic is algebraic terms. In algebra, a term is either a single number or variable, or numbers and variables multiplied together. These are examples of terms. Terms are separated by plus and minus signs when we put them together. So this expression has four terms. They are 3x, negative 7y, x squared, and 18. The sign belongs to the number behind it. The minus sign belongs to the 7. So when we use that term, it is a negative 7y. The plus sign belongs to the x squared. So we know that it is a positive x squared. And this plus sign belongs to the 18. So we know that it is a positive 18. We should also know that 3x is a positive 3x simply because there's not a sign in front of it. And we understand that if we do not see a sign, it is considered to be a positive number. The number in front of a variable, which is multiplied to the variable, is called the coefficient. Do you remember what the coefficient is if you don't see a number? Like the term x squared. The coefficient in 3x is 3. The coefficient in negative 7y is negative 7. But what's the coefficient in x squared? It's a 1. I know you've remembered this. If you don't see a number in front of the variable, then that means the number in front of the variable is 1. I'm not saying that x is 1. I'm saying that there is one x squared term. Okay, we're going to circle the terms in these expressions. So look at the first one. We have 8a. We have a positive 4, a negative 2c, and a positive b squared. In the next expression, we have negative 3g and negative 5g cubed. And in the third one, we have a positive x cubed, whose coefficient is 1, a positive 25x squared, and a negative 12x. The sign belongs to the number behind it. Like terms are terms that have the exact same variable. These are both birds, but they are not exactly alike. So we would not call them like terms algebraically. These are both x's, but they aren't exactly the same because of the exponent. So they are not like terms. An x and an x squared are two different things. To combine like terms means to find the total of each type. So here we have 3 cats and 2 dogs. In algebra, we would write 3c plus 2d because mathematicians don't do words if we can do letters or symbols instead. Here we have 5 owls and 9 owls, so our answer is going to be 14 owls. Here we have 12 rabbits plus 7 rabbits minus 9 rabbits, so our answer is 10 rabbits. Here we have 4x plus 13x squared minus 7x plus 6. Well, the only like terms we have are the 4x and the minus 7x. So you are putting in your calculator 4 minus 7 and then writing the rest of it down there. 4 minus 7 is negative 3. Stick the x on it. There is not another x squared term to add to 13 There is not another constant to add to 6. This is the answer. The other thing we're doing today is distributive property. To distribute means to give to everyone, or to pass out, or to deal out, like you're dealing cards at a game. So I have 3 pets in a pen and some food outside the pen. Okay, well, everybody's going to get some food. So I separate everybody out with their own food, and I put plus signs between them to hold them apart. So here it is with numbers and symbols. 4 times x minus 7. Remember, a number next to a parentheses means multiply. 4 times x minus 7 means to write x minus 7 4 times. So here I have x minus 7 written 4 times. Well, the parentheses are only there to show the x minus 7s. They're not really doing anything else because there's a plus sign in front of them. So I'm going to rewrite all my x minus 7s without the parentheses. All right, now I'm going to circle my like terms. I have all of these x's, and I've got 4 of them, so I'm going to write 4x, and I have all of these negative 7s. So 4 negative 7s is negative 28. Now that 4x and that minus 28 are not like terms, so I cannot add them together. That is my answer. Now there is a shortcut to this. All I have to do is multiply the number outside the parentheses to every term inside the parentheses. 4 times x is 4x. 4 times negative 7 is negative 28. So my answer is 4x minus 28. Okay, we're going to distribute the 3. We're going to say 3 times 2a and 3 times 5. And then I'm going to simplify my little multiplications. 3 times 2a is 6a. 3 times 5 is 15. The plus sign stays between them just to keep them separated. This is the answer. I cannot add those together. All right, here's another one. It's got a longer expression inside. So I have negative 2 times c and negative 2 times 4d and negative 2 times negative 1. Notice I put plus signs between my sets of multiplication. So I have negative 2 times c, which is negative 2c. I have negative 2 times 4d, which is negative 8d. And negative 2 times negative 1 is positive 2. So that leaves me with the expression negative 2c minus 8d plus 2. Each individual multiplication part goes into the calculator by itself if you can't do it in your head. You're going to do negative 2 times 1, which is negative 2, negative 2 times 4, which is negative 8, and negative 2 times negative 1, which is positive 2. All right, here are some things to remember. A number next to a variable or a parentheses means to multiply. If you remember nothing else this year before you go to high school, that's what I need you to remember. The sign belongs to the number behind it. Like terms have the same variable and exponent, and a number cannot be added to a variable. Okay, you're going to work through the rest of your slides and do your learning check and your quiz.